you guys have been doing well and are healthy, thriving, somewhere around those lines. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to cut my hair today. I know my hair looks crazy. Does it look like it's getting longer? I always have this problem where I think my hair looks like it's getting longer, but it's always at the stage where it's like I'm about to wash my hair and my curls aren't all the way up, you know. Actually, no, my hair is not getting longer. But I'm not gonna like cut this part, you know. If you're one of my friends, you know that I have dreads in my hair, and I've had dreads in my hair since I was a senior, and this one's coming out. My friend's mom did this, so shout out to you. Whenever it grows, it like dreads. Do you see that? I was never allowed to have a hair wrap whenever I was little, so I got that and I fell in love with them. Like, I absolutely love it. My friend Emma did this one. This one does not look that well either. It's in a little worse conditions, but if you don't know Emma, go check out my videos with her, and this one's dreading too. The hair wrap that I got my senior year, I've had it for maybe a year and a half. Like, crazy amount. I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to have it for like 6 weeks, but I didn't want to take it out, you know? And it actually, the hair wrap itself came out. Whenever I was in Virginia visiting my friend Francesca, it came out. I might have a video of that. I might put the little clip right here. And then I just like cut the hair that was coming out, and I like had a long dread. It was down here, and so I just let it dread out, but then it got kind of gross and I didn't take care of it, so I cut the dread out. The next summer after that, I went to go visit my friend Morgan in Kentucky, and she put 2 more down here, and they're obviously not there anymore. But one didn't last a long time, but the other one lasts pretty long. I think I actually have a little bit of, yeah, you see this little string? That's from the one that Morgan did. And then that same year in November, I went to Disney World and Universal again with the family that I nanny for, and I got another hair wrap because
my hair wrap, and so we just got another hair wrap. It lasted
and it unfortunately unraveled and it came out, and it was so cute. I'll put some videos of all of them. I forget which one it was, but whenever the hair wrap came out and I didn't take care of the dread properly, I had my friend Anna. She came down from Colorado. All my friends don't live here. Here as in Louisiana. Anyways, my friend Anna came down from Colorado and she cut out my dread, and we took a video of that. So I'll put a video of that right here. Love you, Anna. Shout out to Anna, Morgan, and Francesca. But today, I am cutting out these 2 dreads that I have back here. You can't see, my hair is too dark because I haven't been taking care of them. The dread, like, this is the part that the hair wrap was on and it came unraveled. This was the one that Morgan did. The string is like knotted in there. I would constantly just braid this part and then unbraid it because like this much of it is just regular straight hair, like not dreaded hair, and it's just so thin and it needs to come out. So we're gonna cut that out today. The same situation over here where this was where the hair wrap was, and the hair wrap came out, and then the dread was really thick, and then it started getting bubbly. I tried to fix it by making knots right here, and then it's just like regular straight hair right there. So I'm going to cut this one out too. Whenever you don't want to dye your hair but you still want to have fun, I recommend doing hair wraps because they're cute, they're subtle, there's like a little peekaboo or feather moment, remember way back then? And I used to have chains at the bottom of it. I'll put my hair wrap videos at the end. So we're going to cut this out, and while I cut it out, I'm going to give you guys a little update on my life. I haven't posted in a while, and I was getting really good at posting. The best I've done for sure since I started my YouTube journey, but I have been going through a lot of stuff mentally and emotionally. I guess that's like the same concept. And so I was like confused, dyslexic. How do I have my hand like this? Anyways, put my thumb in the middle to see where it's going. That was very anticlimactic. Anyways, wow, this looks so weird. And In October, I took a trip to Dallas and to visit my friend Luna. The next weekend I went to Houston to visit my friend Megan, and whenever I got back from visiting her, I was really exhausted because I was working 2 jobs, and then I did a little mini vacay trip to Dallas and then a little mini vacay trip to Houston. So then I was like calming down, and after Houston I got a kitty because my cat Askelia ran away. I had Askelia for a year, well, not even a whole year, and she was my first cat ever, and I loved her. I loved her so much. But she was an outside cat. I lived on 7 acres whenever I got her, so it's like she had enough area to roam around. There's like a bunch of trees and other animals because it's like in the country, and so she loved it. She was like an inside outside cat then, but then whenever I moved out of that house and I came back here, it's like a quarter lot, like in a subdivision, no trees in my area, so I guess she like hated being outside. I wouldn't let her outside in the beginning because I was too scared that she would get hit by a car. But then, this one looks weird too. Gained my trust with her, and she would come back every time I called her, but then she didn't come back one day, and I was so sad. And then 2 weeks went by, and I got a cat the weekend after I got back from Houston. I named her Nebula. She was a little kitty, so she didn't really know what outside even was, and so I was like, okay, this one's perfect. Like this, I'm gonna train her to be cuddly and all this stuff. Fell in love with her. This is such a sad story. Whenever I got her that weekend, obviously I just focused on her, making sure she was comfortable and like understood what was going on to the best of my ability. At the end of the week, she started getting sick, acting different, so I was like, maybe it's because she hasn't got the rest of her vaccinations, like I'm gonna bring her to the vet. Basically told me the shelter that I got her from lied about how old she was, and I didn't know because Askelia was my first cat and she wasn't a kitty whenever I got her, and I've never had cats in my life. My mom was allergic, so I just figured, I don't know, and like why lie about an age of a kitty? And so they told me that the kitty Nebula was too young to be spayed and have some of her vaccinations that she did have already, but they were just gonna check her out, did some x-rays and stuff, and they found water in her lungs and water in her abdomen and something else, like another rare disease. And I started bawling, crying. I ended up having to put her down. Definitely not what I expected, especially only having her for 7 days. They told me that I should go to the shelter and get my money back because it was basically their fault, but the idea of calling them and explaining the situation and asking for money just stressed me out, so I just like let it be. Let me know if you think I should get my money back. I thought she was gagging to throw up, but they told me it was her trying to gasp some air in, I guess, because she was basically drowning with a lot of water in her lungs. My friend Emma was with me because we're gonna film a video after the vet. So I started crying. We make an appointment, but then I was like, I want to bring Nebula to the park. I want to show her outside. She's never really experienced outside. I'm going to give her some catnip. We did all that. Whenever we were at the park, I realized that she was getting a little worse. She was getting overheated, and so I was like, let's go in the car and let's just drive to lakefront. So we went to go do that, and went on our way to the lake. She started getting even worse, and so I was like, let's just go to my house. Maybe the bumpy car ride is like rough. It started getting even worse, and I started bawling then, and I was like, let's just take her to the vet, and I was like, okay. So we took her to the vet and we put her down, and then I was traumatized and scarred and depressed for a good week. And it was just sad. Like I didn't even like to come home because it's like I had no one to come home to. No cuddles, no like affection. It was really just me and my plants. The next weekend after that, I put up my cat stuff because I don't feel like I can get another pet for a while. The weekend that I had to put her down, some family members came to me asking me to do some legal things for my dad passing away, and it started like a bunch of, I guess you would say, pop up, and that was just really unexpected. I couldn't focus on anything else, you know, besides getting up, taking care of myself, going to work, doing things I needed to do. Looking on the brighter side, I think that I got Nebula, and the purpose of me having her was to show her the best last week of her life and give her all the love that she deserved. Seasonal depression is ending early for me this year. I have a lot of video ideas planned for the next couple weeks. My goal in December is to post twice a week, so stay tuned to that. Hit that notification bell and you'll get notified every time a video gets uploaded. And thank you guys for watching. Leave a like and subscribe. And if you're going through anything with this seasonal depression, you can DM me on Instagram and we can talk about it. We've all been there. Bye. Catch you later.
What? You wanna go out? You ain't sure yet. Okay. Well, I have the door open all the time. I have let you outside so many times already. Don't come back in.
Bad days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting.
Come outside with you? You want me to come outside with you? Yes or no? Escalia. Alright, well come on. You want me to come outside with you? I love you.